What's up guys, Barry Gaming here, back with some more AFK Journey, and today we're going to be talking about something the game doesn't alert you to at all, and you might actually miss out on these rewards. Now luckily, we still have about 5 days left, and we're talking about the Heroic Gauntlet here. So we have the Walker one right here, which is pretty difficult to accomplish. You guys have seen on the test server, we have the Mary Lee one currently that should be coming out eventually for global. Much easier for the average player to accomplish. However, there's no exclamation mark, there's no nothing to tell you guys that by doing these 6 difficulties isn't the end of the rewards. In fact, there is a whole nother chain of rewards that you guys might have actually missed. Yes, there are these challenge missions, which are in fact a very much of a challenge. So essentially what they're making you do is using certain hero combinations. Now, luckily, it's very easy to do this this one right here. This is essentially the team you use to clear everything. You got Lily Mate, you got Thorn, and you have Damien. Now, I don't know, the one thing I never tested was to see if you can only use these 3 heroes, and for today, I'm gonna test that theory out. So let's just throw in like a couple of other heroes. Let's see if this qualifies as a kill, because I really don't know if it does if you have all the heroes. Now, if you haven't defeated challenge number 6 at all, this is going to be very difficult for you. This is going to be for people who already found a way to defeat challenge 6. You got away with a victory, and then you can go for some of these bonus rewards here. Because as it stands, let's see if this works. I don't know if you can only use these 3 heroes or how this works out. But even that, on my account, this is still a very tough thing to do. So we did beat it. We got this cleared out. Okay, yeah, so you don't need to just use the heroes below. They're just asking you to add them to your team. So the nice thing is, most of these you can keep your core part of your team. So the core part of your team is going to be Thorn, is going to be Lily May. These 2 are always going to be in the squad. Now, it does look like you can add other heroes to the mix as well, which is nice to see. But again, these 2 are the ones you should always have. So it does make this challenge a little bit easier, because if you're Thorn strong, you're Lily May strong, most likely this is going to be an easy challenge. You can throw in the extra different heroes, and it shouldn't make too much of a difference. Now, these heroes don't have one-shot prevention, so keep that in mind. But heroes like Belial can get around it because he jumps into the enemy hero. So he's not getting directly hit with that attack, and then Taylene can revive over and over. So these are heroes that you might actually just want to use to beat it on the first place in number 6. It might give you ideas of heroes that you should be using that you might not have considered. Even if they're at low quality, running a Belial and a Taylene might not be the worst idea, because again, both of them are avoiding the one-shot mechanic very easily. And that team, again, for our account, very simple. Now, the last one is going to be the true one. This is going to get you the Velvet Vouchers. The first 2 are very important, because that's going to unlock the Twilight Essence. So you can see right there, we get that and that. Getting the 20 Twilight Essence, always awesome for those heroes you want to take over, plus 15. This team, going to be a little bit more sketchy, but hey, what did we learn from the last one? Well, we can substitute some of these heroes in, and it might work out good. Heck, we can actually, if you have a Mythic plus Nero, put that in front of this other hero right here, the Valiant, and he will have a free revive. And like we saw, we can throw like a Taylene in. We can throw a couple different heroes in that might be able to get around it. Although, hold on, wait a minute. Definitely left the wrong artifact on. Sure, we'll do that. Let's see how this one goes right here. So you see, Velen might actually get one shot here on the right side. He might actually go down, but because he has that Nero, he should be able to revive, although it looks like he's not even going down. We might have a strong enough account now towards the end of this event that if you were struggling early on in the gauntlet, this might actually be a fix. Still a very difficult boss. And again, we're using some weird heroes. Yeah, you see Velen's the green version over here, which means he did already die one time. But if he's still going, I mean, heck, that's more damage. Sorry guys, I'm still a little sick here leading up to the hurricane. Hopefully everything goes better for us between the hurricane and everything. About it, Florida. Yeah, you can see this definitely got it done. So if you are interested in these vouchers, definitely go for it. But let's be honest, the vouchers aren't like super important. They're all cosmetic stuff, which is great and all. But again, remember, if you're having trouble with number 16, the two heroes you must have on your account are going to be the Thorn and the Lily May. They just get around the one-shot mechanics. A couple other heroes that get around the one-shot mechanics too. Scarlita, that one we saw. Taylene, that one we saw. Both of those at any level should be able to get out of the one-shot mechanic. Damien, you should just always be using Damien in this squad. If you have the magic charms, he's going to buff the damage dealers while also providing healing, and that chariot can be resummoned over and over again. After that, though, I'd say Taylene, Scarlita, really good options to run here. And not even heroes like Coco can really help survive that much. I have seen a DNL work if you just need an extra body. A lot of times he'll use his ultimate while Walker is doing his one-shot mechanic, which is cool. I think Almas gets teleported to the back of the battlefield too, so again, that might be another good hero. Surprisingly enough, though, Brutus just ends up dying on me every single time I try to use him. And again, other heroes that can survive and be good use. Belial, you can use an Igor. As long as he has the other tombstones up, he can be good. Heck, throw Reiner in there for additional healing if you just need someone to survive, even if you don't have him at Mythic Plus. There's a lot of really good options here to get those bonus rewards. Now, I will say, going for the third one, the Naru one, not exactly the most important because, again, remember, these Velvet vouchers, they're here for different types of skins. If you already like how your hero looks or your Merlin character looks and you don't really care about it, then yeah, you can kind of just say, forget the vouchers. I don't really care about them. But if you do find something you really like, then you might want to consider it. It does take like, what, 2 months for the fashion items to refresh. The only other thing that is like the chase item, I'd say, would be getting the Sylvina skin because we don't know when it might actually come back either. It is a really awesome skin. I really love it. Gives her more of like a mixture of Graveborn and Wilder, right? Like it kind of has that mixture there. And then there are some other cool things too. Like you got the hairstyle. That's actually a really badass hairstyle. If I didn't like my red hairstyle so much on my character, I would probably consider getting that anime ponytail right there. But I just really like the Mauler one that we saw. I just the Mauler one from the Mauler season, it just looks so good. So me personally, I don't care as much about the vouchers because I already got what I need. I got the character looking the way I want. But yeah, make sure you guys check this out because chances are there's no exclamation mark. There's nothing to remind you that these rewards are here. And if you miss them, they're simply gone. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. If you haven't done it just yet, hit that subscribe button. There's only about 25% of you guys that are actually watching that have hit that subscribe button. And don't forget, there's a 20,000 subscriber giveaway down in the description down below. Make sure you guys go enter that. We're getting close. I think we're at 18,000 subscribers. Only 2,000 to go. Thank you guys for the support so far. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.